the record for the Englishman. The Uruguayan Barna, 10-5. Slightly younger at 25 years of age. Abram is 28. Abram is the taller man, though. He's 5'11", and Barna just 5'5". Now, the important thing to know here, Nicolas Barna did miss weight by 2.4 pounds yesterday. Came in at 148.4 for the featherweight contest. Josh Abram said, not a problem, let's do it. So here we are. Here's Mr. Hal Chaplin to get this one underway. Pinning his man back to the cage. Barna going to be forced to find a way back into the centre, and he does it with his punches. Don't believe he's given up this amount of height thus far on cage warriors, at least.
Takedown from Barna straight into a guillotine, but doing the right thing, trying to push the shoulder backwards to pop the head out, but isn't able to do so. He's not in a huge amount of danger right now because the hands are not connected. But, you know, Abraham looks like he knows what he's doing, and he releases it. He realizes it's not going to turn into much, utilizing those very long legs to lock off a body triangle off his back, which is a good position for controlling, but it takes away any ability to attack off of the back. So generally not the best idea. Some nice short elbows from Barna on top, and it's going to be interesting to see what Abraham does off of his back here. He's trying to set up a triangle, trying to control the wrist, switching from wrist to wrist, trying to take control. And what you don't want to do, you don't want to throw the legs up too early on a triangle attempt when it's not really going to be there, because it indicates to your opponent that that's something that you're thinking about. And if it doesn't work, it can warn them. You really want to almost play with those grips. Let your opponent get comfortable when you're doing that and nothing else happening, and then boom, throw the legs up and lock that triangle on. And he's got the legs for it, for sure.
You heard the referee warning Barna there about his fingers in Josh Abram's eyes. He was sort of palming off the face, and his fingers were getting dangerously close to Abram's eyes there, so you have to be careful with that.
Lots of wrist control for Abraham underneath. He's complaining more about fingers in the eye. And there's the triangle attempt. And he's trying to cinch it up. There was a reaction. That's a beautiful setup. Exactly what I was talking about. He was playing around with the wrist. He didn't throw the legs up until he thought he had a really good opportunity. And this is a great triangle setup. He's cutting the angle here. I think he might be able to get the finish. Not a lot of reaction from Barna on top. Big squeeze with the legs. The problem with the long legs is easier to get the triangle, harder to finish, but he's doing everything right there. And I think the tap's going to come. There it is! There's a submission! Josh Abram submits Nicolas Barna in the very first round.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Derek Hickey, calls a stop to this contest after 3 minutes and 54 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by way of triangle choke in the red corner, Josh Abram.
Big win for Josh Abram.